Have you ever had a concussion?
Oh, buddy, yeah. Yeah. So that's how my work found out back in not this job, but my other bank. That's how they found out. I kept it a secret. I didn't know how they would take it. And oh, dude, I won the fight. I don't know how, but I got power bombed on my head like 3 times. I wouldn't let go of an arm bar, and the guy just kept dropping me. Finally ended up choking him out. But yeah, next day I was throwing up. So I had to take a week off of work by the end. And finally I told him, but I went to the doctor and he's like, well, one of 2 things. He goes, either you have a really bad concussion or you're pregnant. And I was like, man, let it be. I was like, let it be pregnant because the money's going to be rolling in. But no, so I had a doctor's note and had to tell work, and that's how it came out. And they were like, why didn't you tell us? I was like, I didn't know how you'd take it. And ended up what they would do for me is, as long as I basically gave them free sponsorship, they would let me off extra time when I had fights coming up. So it worked out great.
Nice.
But it took that for me to tell them. And
Nice.
I was an amateur at that time, so I could keep a secret. When you go pro, you can keep any of that secret. But so it worked out in my favor. But yeah,
Awesome.
that was a bad concussion. Yeah, I think it affected me for like a month.
Ooh.
I had vertigo.
Wow.
Yeah, I got banged up. And I was like, why am I doing this?
Concussion stuff real.
Yeah, it is. And I'm sure I've had more. Oh man, I know there's times now looking back, 'cause again, we didn't know what CTE was. Like, we'd get rocked in the gym, sit down for like 15 minutes and get back in there. Probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I can count 7 concussions I've had. So you imagine how many I probably really had.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
were you ever having, besides breaking your foot, did you ever have to have like surgeries or anything?
So I've been lucky. I had surgery to repair my ear and that was after I retired because I had the cauliflower ear. So this one's actually repaired. Like if you touch it, it's hard. So I had that done. My nose has like no cartilage in it. The worst injury I had was I tore my hip flexor.
Ow.
Yeah, I tore that in a fight. I felt it pop when I threw a kick. And I was like, oh God, that hurt. And then the guy took me down and the pain went away. And it was me completely tearing.
Oh
it.
God.
Yeah. And so that took me out. That was probably the worst one I had. But as far as actual surgeries, I've been blessed. I hadn't had any surgeries. I broke my hands, foot, probably other things I don't even know that are broken, but yeah, but I've been blessed. I haven't had any like major surgeries.
She has a couple cool scars.
Yeah, my face. Yeah, it's a couple elbows to my face. Yeah.
War wounds, right?
Man.
Yeah,
War
wounds. Yeah. So I mean, I've told chicks dig scars. I don't know.
Clock.
Off your head, just immediately. What are 2? We'll say either hits or kicks, drops or whatever that you remember witnessing, not you, someone else. Oh shit!
Yes. Oh man. Okay. Anderson Silva's front kick to Vitor Belfort.
Yes.
You were there?
Yeah.
Oh no, I wasn't there. Okay, I thought you just meant in person.
Oh,
yeah, just recently. Oh man, he's gonna hate me for saying it, but Antonio Munoz front kicked Zach Binkins, and it was the same exact situation. And Binkins went out standing. He was still standing up, and he got clocked 2 more times before he fell. It was brutal. I always check on the fighters afterwards because, again, I've been there, and he doesn't remember any of it. He remembers getting ready to walk out, and that's all he remembers.
Ooh.
Yeah. And he was mad. It was for a title. It was for a number 1 contender shot. It wasn't for a title. For a number 1 contender shot, and he had fought for a title earlier, another show. But yeah, he doesn't remember any of that. That's the most recent one I can think of. And then, so I can't remember the names, but I saw one where the guy came right down the pipe and he got dropped and they had to basically resuscitate him. Yeah, that one was bad.
Wait, the one I went to, wasn't somebody on a rolled out or no?
That might have been the Binkins fight.
Yeah, he was.
He didn't have to go to the hospital. He was.
Oh, okay. He was bad. Yeah, he was wheeled out like it.
I'm sure they told him to go to the hospital.
I didn't see it though.
So that was the Binkins fight. Yeah,
because he came in the back and he was on the gurney.
Yeah.
Like, that was bad.
Yeah, but he refused to go to the hospital, I believe.
Damn.
He was back there mad at himself because he didn't remember the fight.
You guys have to be wound up pretty different to win or lose.
We're dumb, man.
Exit without remembering what happened and go, I'm going to do this again.
Pride's a hell of a thing.
I gotta ask you, man, were you a troubled kid?
No.
Huh.
No.
No abuse or nothing?
No,
He
sir.
said started from wrestling back then.
Yeah, well, Chuck Norris fan.
Oh,
Where it
Oh,
started,
man.
I was a Chuck Norris fan, yeah.
that was my guy back
Yeah,
in the day.
right?
I
Yeah.
like to be like Delta Force
Yeah.
and stuff like that, man.
Yeah. You know, one fight I wish would have happened they talked about that didn't happen was Wesley Snipes against Joe Rogan. Oh, I love that. Did you guys know they were talking about that?
Yeah, that was a different weight class too. Though.
I don't remember how that. I just remember they had verbally agreed and Snipes backed out, and I was really upset because I was a big fan of Wesley Snipes. I mean, 3rd-degree black belt in karate, and like I thought it would be cool because Joe Rogan was, Taekwondo and
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like the 10th planet now, ain't he?
Now wouldn't even be close because he has
I'm
both ground and striking. Yeah,
Wesley Snipes like 10 years older than him.
yeah. Plus Wesley is only one dimensional now, or always has been. But yeah, growing up, Chuck Norris was my dude. Van Damme, I liked him a lot.
Hey, what
Yeah.
about Michael John White? Joe?
Dude, I was about to name him. Yeah, I love Michael Jordan. Oh, and I'm a big fan of Spawn too. So when he landed that role, even though the movie was so, but I was excited when he.
White.
I was excited when he. Yeah, he would be fun. He's pretty smart though. He knows like MMA is a different beast than traditional martial arts. I wasn't that smart. I had to find out the hard way.
And he said he
Clarify
back in the
that.
day,
Yeah.
when it was before the rules and all that,
Yep.
different type.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Yeah, he's a bad guy. Yeah, he's one of my top martial arts as far as celebrity martial artists go. Yeah.
well, you got a top 5 martial artists.
So are we talking like traditional or
We
MMA?
talk about MMA.
MMA. Oh, GSP is number 1. Rich Franklin's high up there. I don't know if I don't think he's number 2 though. So, yeah. So GSP, Anderson Silva, you gotta put him up
Yeah.
there.
The
You gotta put him
Spider.
up there, yeah, because he run my boy Rich. So yeah, Anderson Silva. I gotta give BJ Penn some love too. I know he didn't age well, but his earlier stuff, he was, and I know he's a little crazy from what I hear now. He's going through it. Chuck Liddell. I hated him so much because he was so good, and I was like, nah, he has no ground. Nah, man, no one could take him down because he had good wrestling.
Chuck
But yeah,
Liddell
you
is a
gotta say
good
Chuck
person,
Liddell,
man. I
yeah.
met him in Vegas. And
Yeah,
big of a, still
man,
big.
but punch drunk as hell. Ooh,
Yeah.
bad. Yeah,
Throwing them.
yeah, but yeah. So yeah, him. Frank Mir, he's up there somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because of his ground, yeah. But yeah, GSP's number 1. The other ones can kind of fall here and there, but yeah, GSP is definitely number 1 for me. He's the one. I thought he was professional, and he beat guys at their own game. Like
Yeah.
Josh Koscheck, he knew he was a wrestler, so he beat him at wrestling. When he went against a striker, beat him at striking. It was just, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So for the underground circuit with all the fights that you commentate, is there, you do your research where you're like, okay, I know this guy's got real good ground game. I know this guy sucks at it. This is going to be a good match. So you're already preloaded with all this information.
Yeah, matchmaking's helped that a lot because since I got to do that anyway for that, it's helped me a lot. I do my research for any of them, but it does help when I'm talking to the gyms and talking to the coaches instead of just coming in as a commentator doing like what you guys would see like on Google and all that.
Right. Just basic call by call stuff.
Yeah. So my knowledge when I do NFA is a lot better because I have the matchmakers. I've talked to the coaches. They've told me like areas or if they're green or like their backgrounds and that, to where like Cage of Honor, I'm going off of tapology or I'll watch the fights too.
Mm-hmm.
But
and that's also, I'm sorry, also it's beneficial that you're a retired fighter. So you know certain things that other people won't even notice. You'll be like, well, and you're able to talk about that during the fights. That's freaking awesome. Yeah,
it's great. So Jordan Dowdy, myself, Adam Silva, we're all retired fighters. And then Jordan, Dowdy, and Adam Silva now alternate. It used to be us 3, but they kind of alternate between them because they got so much going on because they also coach. So they corner a lot. So if they have a guy that they're not going to commentate, if they have a guy that's on there. So we brought in Chris Denman, who great host. He's done radio and podcasting. So he's a great, like the fan's perspective. He's also trained a little, so he has knowledge, but he's more of the fan perspective, and he's really good at tossing the ball for us to hit it. So yeah, the combinations we have now is great. I call Jordan Dowdy the brain. God, his research is off the charts. And then Adam Silva is just a character. He's just a goofy jokester. So yeah, I think everybody has their place. It's really good. And then I do a red carpet too, with Danny Wright in the beginning. And Danny Wright, if you guys have never seen him, he's definitely a character. He plays a character. He's one of those that wears the flamboyant jackets and
Ric Flair style.
Yeah, that's
He's
him.
wild.
Yeah, and he's now. A lot of people don't understand this. he's amped up on 10 when he does that. He is playing a character. Some people think he's annoying and like over the top. Yeah, that's what he does. But like if you actually get to know the guy, he's not that out there. He's still him, but he's not that out there. So, but yeah, he does the red carpet with me. So we basically will interview fighters on the way in. And then I join the commentary team when the fights start. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you guys for coming. You know, we had a blast.
Yeah.
We'll definitely bring you on again and we'll talk more. There's plenty of topics that we can bring up that aren't related to our profession. I think that the audience would enjoy. So we definitely want to bring you guys back. And thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, this was awesome.
Appreciate you. Grind it up.
Peace,
Grind
salute.
it up.
Grind it up.
I got a question.
I got a question.
I already know it.
Run it up. We're chasing all the lights all day, every night. Hustle till we get it right. Aiming for the moon, shoot the stars right by. Don't sleep, don't sign, gotta reach for the sky. Run it up, run it up. We're chasing all the lights all day, every night. Hustle till we get it right. Aiming for the moon, shoot the stars right by. Don't sleep, don't sign, gotta reach for the sky. Run it up, run it up. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Run it up, run it up, run it up.